Hello and welcome to Just the Issue, your political free zone. On this channel we will discuss just the issue without the involvement of politics. There will be no mention of political parties, politicians, or ideologies such as progressive or conservative. I will start us off with a proposal. Then we will share and exchange our thoughts and ideas by contributing to the comments section. If you would like to respond to a comment, please feel free to do so, but always be respectful. Remember, this channel is a safe space for the sharing of ideas. If you like the idea of Just the Issue, please click on the subscribe button. And now let's discuss Just the Issue. Social Security is in trouble again. Welcome to part 1 of 2. So why is Social Security in trouble? And when did this path to bankruptcies begin? 2020 will be the first year that the payments owed to us will exceed the Social Security taxes we pay in. This will require the Social Security Administration to draw from the reserves in the Social Security trust funds. And in 2034, the Social Security trust funds will be depleted of these reserves. Social Security will be broke. Congress has several plans, proposals to try to fix Social Security. But don't worry, Congress should be good at fixing Social Security when it's about to go bankrupt. You see, they have done it twice before, in 1977 and in 1983. Social Security was created when President Franklin D. Roosevelt signed the Federal Insurance Contribution Act, or FICA, in August of 1935. It was to provide retirement benefits for the worker. Then, in 1939, it was expanded to provide retirement benefits to the worker's spouse and minor children. This is also when the survivor's benefit portion was added to pay the family if the worker died before retirement. So, why is Social Security in trouble? When did this path to bankruptcies begin? The first collection of FICA or Social Security taxes from people's paychecks began in January of 1937. Anyone who contributed and retired between January of 1937 and December of 1939 received a lump sum Social Security payment. The first person to receive the lump sum payment was Ernest Ackerman of Cleveland, Ohio. He retired one day after the program began. During his 1 day of participation, a nickel was withheld from his paycheck as FICA tax. Social Security sent him a lump sum payment of 17 cents. The monthly Social Security check we know of today began for anyone retiring as of January of 1940. On January 31st, 1940, the very first monthly Social Security check was issued to Ida Mae Fuller of Ludlow, Vermont. Her first Social Security check was issued for $22.54. In her lifetime, Ida Mae received $22,888 in Social Security benefits. During her 3 years under the new Social Security program, Ida Mae paid in a total of $24 75 cents in FICA taxes. So why is Social Security in trouble? When did this path to bankruptcy begin? It wasn't until August of 1956 when the disability benefit was added. In 1972, Congress added the cost of living adjustment, or COLA, to help the payments keep up with inflation, along with an increase in benefits for those who postpone filing until after reaching age 65. It was discovered that as a result of these changes, the Social Security Trust Fund would be broke by 1979. So, in 1977, Congress addressed this by doing three things: raising the FICA tax rate, causing you to pay more from your paycheck, and at the same time, reducing the benefits paid to you, along with changing the COLA. It turns out this wasn't enough. 6 years later, in 1983, the Social Security Trust Fund was in trouble again. To address this, Congress made adjustments that were supposed to keep Social Security solvent for the next 75 years, until 2058. Congress decided to delay the retirement age for receiving your full benefits from 65 to 67, and making up to 85% of the Social Security benefits people receive, the benefit they just reduced, subject to federal income taxes. Twice, Congress has fixed Social Security. And most of the current plans only fix Social Security for about 60 years. In addition to this, the so-called reserves or surplus in the trust funds is not in cash, but an IOU from the government. The government has been spending the money and replacing it with an IOU. When the government needs to make good on these payments by drawing on the reserves in order to make the Social Security payments, they must borrow the money to pay off the IOU, which then adds to our national debt. The government cannot afford to add more onto the national debt. And I believe it has been shown that they cannot be trusted with the trust funds. My proposal is ending the Social Security trust funds. For my proposal on replacing the Social Security trust funds with a system that will increase your benefits while taking control from the government and giving it to you. Please watch part 2. And remember, please hit the subscribe button if you'd like to hear more of Just the Issue.